Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dead State Reanimated. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it's just to join me today after I looted this place in here. Yeah, I killed the guys. There were two guys, I think three guys that were in here inside this thing. They died easily enough. There really wasn't anything much around. I mean, let's see what we had. I mean, there's a few antibiotics, quite a bit of fuel actually. We'll see how much we got from here. But the reason why our guys are tired is because in between episodes I decided that I should go over there to Coleman and get a few more stuff and fill up my inventory. And now we're going back to the shelter. We're gonna resolve a few issues that we might have around, and we're going to sleep. Let's see how much stuff we got from there, from that little expedition. I mean, the special items are a bunch, but apart from that. So, undesirable food, that's 8 because I brought just pretty much everything. Only one special item. I wonder what it means. I thought it was just weapons and stuff, but it might be something else. It might. Oh, I think it might be like items that we can give to our party members and stuff like that, or our survivors and stuff like that. So we got 62 food, 8 gallons of fuel, 19 luxury items, 7 parts, and 3 antibiotics. Pretty dry. Pretty dry. Wasn't that great of a haul. So yeah, let's see if I can. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take care of the data items that we have, and I will read them to you. I'll also take care of my party for tomorrow, but I'll do that off camera, and I'll be right back. And everything is good to go. I got a new team for tomorrow, except for Max. Max is coming with us. And Paul is coming with us as well. And Bud is coming with us, because the rest of the guys are kind of injured. And yeah, it's not looking too good for them. Now, let's get the data items that we have over here. Some of them were actually easy. Well, for example, this one was not. For some reason, I couldn't get that cartoon right here. I had to check the internet, and it's an image found, an image not found. The waiting room for the government safe building. There are many here, so many they cannot take most of us on the train. Okay. So, how about this one? The final days of history. It might be this one. Culture. Yeah, couldn't figure this one out either. Ooh, it's a big one. Okay. So, the final days of history, part 9. From the cradle of civilization to the old world to the world. Wait a minute. From the cradle of civilization to the old world to the new world. Shouldn't be through the old world. I don't know. The virus has spread. If one reads between the lines, it may seem like nature's way of telling us we're not working out. But as cynical as I have become over my 41 years, I believe that our species can overcome this. The death toll may be great, the cities may be lost, but we can endure. The following information has been confirmed from several different sources, and it is crucial that people get this information in order to survive. Number 1. The countdown virus is transmitted through a bite from the infected victim. I know. The infected victims exhibit flu-like symptoms, then lethargy, then dementia, and finally organ death in about 3 days, hence the name. So the countdown, yeah. At the infected stage, they are still alive. They are merely metamorphosing into the final stage, the walking corpse. The corpse of infected individuals will try to infect as many individuals as it can. They will bite and tear at the flesh of uninfected individuals until those people are killed and get up themselves. The infected dead have lost higher brain function. They cannot be reasoned with. They are slow and unable to use tools. They kill indiscriminately, including family and friends. Their only function is to infect. The dead respond to sound and to a lesser extent sight, as long as you can outrun them and stay quiet. Oh, sorry, I was pressing keys. As long as you can outrun them and stay quiet. Where was I? Come on. Yeah, they will be less likely to target you. Stay inside, reinforce your doors and windows, and try to draw as little attention to yourself as possible. Turn off lights, automated sprinklers, pool, and whatever. The bigger threat than infected dead remain people taking advantage of the temporary lawlessness. Stay indoors and away from crowded areas if possible. Hospitals, malls, shopping complexes, and downtown areas are absolutely to be avoided, no matter how much you need supplies. If you can find a weapon, do so. If someone tries to break into your home, do not call the police. Use whatever you have at your disposal to fight them off. Afflicted corpses should only be confronted as a last resort. They can, according to most reports, only be killed by severely damaging their bodies or destroying their head. Use a gun on the head or a large blunt instrument to bash the skull into the brain until the brain is damaged. Be careful using fire, as it may do more damage to your residence. Firemen will not respond to your call. Do not attempt to flee outside an evacuation zone. Major highways have been shut down. Police presence is limited. If you require medical assistance or food, you absolutely cannot stay where you are. You should check for emergency locations that have been set up near you. Make sure it is still functioning, as some of these have been closed or added at capacity already. Some of them, yeah, right. If you know someone that has been bit and is infected, isolate them, lock them in a room. They are not contagious, but when they die, they will be a danger to you and everyone else. If they die, do not hesitate to destroy their corpses. There is a rumor that antibiotics might slow the infection, but this cannot be confirmed. Continue to monitor the radio, TV, and internet for updates. But most of all, be aware of your surroundings. Secure your location and be safe. If you remain calm and maintain your wits, you can survive this. I'm not sure how much longer basic resources like electricity, water, and internet connection will be available. Some of you have written me asking for perspective on these events that have ostensibly thrown our modern world into its axis. Some have sent me assurances that this is indeed Judgment Day, or even the prophecies of Nostradamus fulfilled. To this I must respond, why not go farther? For it was in Gilgamesh that the Mesopotamians wrote, I will pull down the gates of hell itself, crush the doorposts and flatten the door, and I will let the dead leave, and let the dead roam the earth, and they shall eat the living. The dead will overwhelm all the living. Yeah, that's a little bit closer to what exactly is going on. I make this point only to point out that a fear of the dead is only natural and incorporated into many mythologies. In the natural world, there are parasites that turn their hosts into walking dead carriers. Most of these are insects, but the basic principle is the same. My point is, we cannot let irrationality or fear allow us to fulfill our own prophecies. We must clear our heads and face this crisis like any other. For if we cower and abandon each other and allow superstition and dread to get the best of us, then when we finally creep out of our shelters into the aftermath, we will do so as relics, greeted by the sight of a world that has moved on without us. Too true, my man. Too true. Flower and message boards. Okay, so this one was mailbox. Couldn't get that one either. Couldn't get most of these. Oh. Okay, so Guitar Huhimi? I don't know. Cha? Okay. Okay, there are a lot of rumors here about what's going on with people. What the hell is this? Some places don't even call it a virus anymore. They were saying it might be related to rabies, but that's a virus, right? Is it airborne? Most of all, is it true that it makes dead people come back to life? First off, there does not equal there are. Yeah, second, bringing something back from the dead is impossible. Those videos of those infected people are probably just showing them in the final stage of the disease. Rabies? Oh. Yeah, I get the feeling that actual corpses, people that are not infected and die, they don't get back. I think this might be what they're talking about. Rabies also makes animals hyper-aggressive and odd-looking in the final stages, so it's most likely a similar kind... Oh, yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. So it's most likely a similar kind of disease. I think virus is just shorthand for don't know what it is yet. I hope it's not airborne or not mutated to become airborne. I haven't left the house without a weapon and a breathing mask for the last week. I know someone who thought they had it, and I have since broken off contact with them, just in case. I'm also worried about it being in the water, so I have been boiling all my water since the government issued warnings. All the food I have is from months before the discovery of the virus, so it should be okay. If I don't start to see some signs of this being brought under control, I'm going to head into the basement and wait for the infection to burn itself out. I'd recommend everyone just to try and wait this out and avoid contact with large groups of people. If you have to go out, and use plenty of protection on your hands and face, and be sure to use plenty of antibiotic soap and disinfect yourself before going inside your house. Burn your clothes if someone sneezes or bleeds on you. Treat everyone like a potential carrier, even friends. Have you seen the goddamn videos? If those people aren't dead, then they sure do a good job of looking dead. Maybe scientists aren't considering that they are dead because it doesn't fit into their academic worldview. I know a dead person when I see one. I heard that there have been reports of Chinese jets over major cities right before those outbreaks, and I heard it from a good source inside the military that troops are being pulled from overseas to defend our borders from the next stage of invasion. This is 21st century biological warfare at work. There are elements of our government that still want to talk things out, but I think it's only a matter of time before they are arrested for being traitors. I heard that it's a result of all those vaccines they gave to the... I'm not even gonna read about that one. This is a plague sent by God. All sinners, heathens, and a bunch of other stuff, including homosexuals, and pagans who do not accept Christ now will be devoured by their own kind. Okay, whoa, you people sure make a lot of sense. Except if this is a Chinese plot, then they did an awful job of inoculating their citizens, or don't you read the international news? Nah, it's all scam. You don't never trust those. They write it because they want to get into your mind. Yeah, more of the "it was foreigners" blame a game. Vaccines, I don't think you comprehend the stupidity of your logic. Well, I'm not gonna even give it a chance, so I'm not gonna comprehend that. End of times nonsense, right? Because we've been hearing that since the Bible was written, and they have been wrong every time. Here's what I well, sometime it might work. I mean, yeah, whatever. Here's what I recommend for people. Are you ready? Do what the people in charge tell you. If the police tell you to evacuate an area because of a quarantine, don't stay behind because you don't believe them. You're part of the problem. If scientists tell you to report the infected individuals, don't hide them out in your house. If the government calls in troops to shoot the rabid individuals, don't protest their actions and get in the way of them protecting your ass. Why is it that everybody believes the simplest solution is the most suspicious? When did everything become a conspiracy? You want this to end quicker? Let people do their job. It's like when I was a volunteer deputy and was trying to help evacuate people before a hurricane, half of the people said they weren't going anywhere and said they would ride it out, or that the hurricane would turn north. It was always north for some reason. The last second. Well, it was worse when they thought it was It was worse than they thought, and about 90% of those people were killed, unfortunately. The people in charge are... Well, it's a good thing that he says, unfortunately. I might not have been as strong, in his case, anyway, trying to do my job and people being all... Anyway, the people in charge, hard as it may be to accept, are actually trying to save your life. But if you want to listen to people on the internet bored over experts, I'm probably not going to change your mind. Yeah, that's also very true. Who cares if it's a virus or if they are dead or what the cause was? Someone tries to attack you, shoot them. Stranger in your yard, shoot them. Anyone still moving after that, shoot them until they stop moving. That's all anyone needs to know. Yeah, except if you face me, then you're gonna die. Because I have no scruples. Scruples? Is that what it is? I actually got this one, but it looks like Ghost House or something, but it's not. It's Shotgun. Shotgun, there it is. I think I saw a plane in Johnson City. Maybe a way out? Huh. I doubt it. Johnson City, I don't even know what it is. And this one is... Killing. No, it's not killing. There's one... No, it's sailing. Yeah. There's one that's killing. There's a... No, yeah. So that's the 5th siren in an hour. I want to be at whatever party that's for. By the way, thanks to all 3 people who made it to our set tonight. Hashtag the Manchester House Band. Yeah. How many were there? 3 in an hour? That's nothing. That's nothing. If you live near a hospital, you're gonna hear way more than that. But anyway, what is that one? That one is Monster. Couldn't get this one for the sake of me. Come on. And yeah, it was so easy. I'm at the Canadian border. Deserted cars, no border agents. Weird. Huh. Yeah. Pretty weird, I would say. This one is... Airship? Yeah, the airship. Airship, couldn't figure it out. I think I got this one from... We got this one from the air... Sorry about the bump on the microphone. From the airstrip or something, but I don't know. I think my dad is having a heart attack. 911 not responding. Need help. Well, you need drugs. That's what you need to fix that heart attack. Otherwise, your dad is gone. Bastard. This one is Bastard. It actually was very easy because he told me when I opened it. Bastard. There we go. Group of men just opened fire at the bullseye. I think they're robbing the place. Yes, I think so. I think I've seen some of these groups and I've killed them since, so they're not gonna rob anybody else. This one was easy, killing. Fire's been getting close to our block in the past few hours. Haven't heard a fire truck at all. What do we do? Well, you get ready to be burned or run, mostly. Let's see, this one over here, what is that? That is eucalyptus. It's not, well, yeah, we saw this video before. I couldn't get it. It's because it's weird. Campus on lockdown after attacks at student union. Did anyone else hear that a girl's face got eaten? Well, it's okay. I mean, somebody got killed. And this one was very, very easy. January. For me, anyway. I just opened it. It was like, I mean, it wasn't spelled out or anything, but yeah, it was easy for me. Oh, it's another one. I can't make the sense of the rest, but pretty sure the numbers represent letters. Oh, this is an encrypted message. We're getting, so this is the 4th one. We got the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. I'm not sure where the 1st is, but hopefully I didn't miss it. I probably didn't. We've been very thorough about that. So, nope. I, you, oh, su. No, if they could represent, it makes sense actually. Like, Demist, Jap, Mount, UOM1. I have no idea. I can't understand this. It makes sense that it would be, but it's just too shorthand or something. It's too shorthand. If any of you guys in the audience knows, I say in the audience, but it's not. There's not an audience. There's you guy just listening to me on your computer, on your cell phone, or your console. I say guy or girl, but yeah. Anyway, if any of you know how to decipher that one, I'm not gonna look for spoilers for myself, so you feel free to pitch in and spoil it for me. Unless it's an actual real spoiler, so don't spoil it then, if you know how it is. But if you can figure that out, feel free to tell me. Or if you already told me, I'm sorry, because I've been playing that. I'll show you. I'll show you. Look at the date I'm recording right now. Yeah. Yeah, I've loved this game too much. Anyway, let's go to bed, and let's see what we get on tomorrow. 244, come on! That's even bigger than yesterday. We're getting so much stuff. So much stuff. I might need. It helps that our guys are getting better as well. That's also a helpful thing. Our food is going up. Our fuel is going up. Our antibiotics are going up as well. Last I checked was 77, I think. It probably says over here or somewhere, but yeah, I think it was 77. So we used 4. Now we gained 8. I think that's how it goes. See what happens in the next day. The fence, the shelter fence was attacked. Looters have done 0 damage to the fence. The earliest they could attack again is day 34, so like in a week. 7 attackers, 4 guards on duty. Thank you, guys. Hey, Davis, what's up? You run out to the yard after hearing the thunderous sound of motorcycles surround the school. Davis is already waiting for you. Yeah, they've got us surrounded. If they wanted to attack, they would have done so already. You should probably talk to them. Good luck. Hello? I'd like to enroll a few of my boys. Which one of you is the principal? And somebody laughs. Excuse me, sir. Me and my boys are lost. Could you tell us how to get to the local sheriff's office? We just found out that our driver's licenses are expired. Can you imagine our shock? Yeah, expired. Yeah, we don't want to break no laws, do we, boys? Nah, we don't want to do that. Now, wait a second. I just remember something. There ain't no laws anymore. That's good news. Well, not for everyone. What do you want? What do we want? What do you got? We're all men of discriminating tastes here. Wine, fine cigar, good company. Booze, drugs, and pussy. Well, and booze, drugs, and pussy. Right now, you could say I'm looking for a specific pussy. A cunt that goes by the name of Regina. You wouldn't want to be hiding her in here, are you? You wouldn't happen to be hiding her in here, are you? I don't know. Do I want to confront them? I think we can fight them off. If it's like 30 or 40, I think we can fight them off. We can I think so. Should I? Let's go with this one. Maybe we do. What's it worth to you? Oh, that's real fortunate for you. Because we're going to be coming back here in 3 days. If you hand her over, you get to be spared the pain of being dragged back to our base in her place. But keep her, oh boy, you don't want to know what I'm going to do to your people. All my thoughts just to get white and hot thinking about it. Hey, well, that doesn't sound like a good deal for me. Oh yeah, you're going to do it, because if you don't play nice, the coyotes will come and fuck you up. Now, won't that be fun? Boys, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the wool shelter might be at risk, says Davis. We should meet about this. I'll go let everyone know. Okay, you watch out the dust. You watch the dust of the motorcycles trail off. Hey Davis, what's up? Yeah, I heard about what happened in Coleman. Sorry to hear things fell out the way they did. Yeah. Yeah, the fucks got what that was coming to them. Well, you should be aware that the survivors aren't taking the attack well. I've got a number of transmissions between officers and directed them to officers that directed them to track you down. As much as I hate to say it, I think you can probably expect to tangle with at least a squad or 2 the next time you leave the shelter. Yeah, that's a good thing I bring three shooting guys. I'll be careful out there. Thanks, Davis. I believe I promised to give you the locations of several important sites of interest. Got a pen? Here goes. Hey, it's Lloyd. Okay, there were 3 different business districts I flew over that looked quiet. Got out the map and confirmed that they are definitely off the grid. Places only middlemen know about. Used for distribution, storage, that kind of thing. Most people cleaned up the grocery marts, big box stores right away, but all those places got their food directly from these out of the way nondescript concrete buildings. Very few people knew about them, which means the food and whatever else should still be sitting on the shelves Yeah, should still be shitting on themselves. Hey man, this is a big help. I'll check them out right away. Yeah, I know. Bring me back something nice. And he walks off. Hey, quite a place you've got here. You've got, let's see, he says. Hey, that cop, what's his name? Barney Fife Jr.? That TV preacher who's willing to trade prayer for food, and some say I'm not pulling my weight. His sidekick, the girl who thinks she's going to ride a pony up a rainbow to meet Jesus. That nutjob who sleeps with his axe. Is he like the mascot for something to lock your door at night or something? Nah, the handicapped guy who literally didn't have the backbone to lead? I'd say he had other reasons, I just don't care enough to find out. Yeah, they all have a place here. Oh, I'm sure they're all special in their own feel-good movie way. My point is, look around you. Do you think any of these people have had to deal with a crisis like this before? How many of them are used to pressure or making tough decisions? I am, and I'm offering you my advice. It'll take this whole operation... Oh, it'll make this whole operation run a lot smoother. And what exactly makes you qualified? Well, prior business, a warlord here, a dictator there, some called me a strategist, others a wartime advisor. Really didn't care about the titles, just wanted to make sure they didn't get killed before I got paid. What I'm saying is, I have been in the shit, and I'd like to help you keep us safely floating above. Yeah, so what do you suggest? Ask yourself a question. How many people here do you think are going to make it? All of them. Ha! That's stushing, but wrong. You're going to have to make sacrifices. If someone pushes you, you knock them down. Someone becomes a threat, you eliminate them. But most of all, you have to sell it. If someone dies, call them a hero. Attack the weak, and for everyone you kill, claim you were saving 10 lives. Give people a common enemy, someone to take the blame. You have to be ruthless, an inspiring brand of it. That is a ruthless way of looking at it. The thing is, I think I can prevent things from going wrong. When I say everybody's gonna survive, I really mean it. I really hope that everyone is gonna survive. I'm gonna try and do my best for that. I mean, I have the save game at my side, but it doesn't mean there won't be like quarrels inside especially as we grow, but inside the school. And in that case, I mean, basically you need to administer justice. You don't need to be a dictator. You need to... I don't know how things will go, but I'll remember that. Let's not piss him off, because there's nobody here listening, so let's just go with this play, and yeah, whatever. Just remember, if you're ever unsure of a course of action, just take my advice at the next meeting. I fully intend to get us both through this, for my sake. Yeah, thanks for the help. This is going to be easier than you think. See you at the next meeting. Yep. Hey, what the hell was that? Cowards or not, those were cops you killed back there. Good people who made bad decisions. You forced us to defend ourselves by attacking them. Yeah... So yeah, I didn't think you were gonna wait for today, but... Let's see. So, we need those supplies and they weren't going to help. That's one thing. They deserve it, the whole cowardly lot of them. No, let's not go with that one. Let's go with this one, because it was my attitude, so yeah, they deserved it. The whole cowardly lot of them. Bullshit! That was cold-blooded murder, and you know it. I knew those men. God damn it, I can't even look at you right now. Rest assured, others are going to hear about this. Okay. Hey, don't get too close. I think I have a bit of a stomach problems. Could be the flu, or maybe the water wasn't boiled enough. At any rate, I'm going to be unable to perform my duties today. Please let everyone know. Hey, we're pretty busy, but maybe I can give you a day off and you help me out in the future? I promise to. At the next meeting, excuse me. And Todd puts an hand on his mouth and hurries off. Okay, we have a next meeting, and Todd is here on one side with all the guys on the other. Okay, so let's look at how they are influencing everybody. Well, it looks like this side is gonna be the one that I'm going. Ultimately, I don't care for morale. I can give them chocolates and stuff, and they're gonna be fine, because that's how the world works. But let's see how things go. Now about that thing before, I don't know. I've been role playing James here a little bit. Like he's taking he knows what he wants. Like me and Vic, when we got off, like we didn't get off to a great start when he came here, and I was very pushy, and he was like, oh yeah, I have a place here. You just have to obey orders and all that. And he kind of replied how he replied, but I think James is He's trying to do his best, but his power, he likes the power. Yeah, he likes the power. Let's go with that. From now on, all our choices are gonna be all about power. So he likes the power, but he's also always gonna make the right choice for the people. Those cops were not gonna help us, so we're just gonna have to deal with the consequences, and whoever attacks us, well, we'll see how things go. But yeah, so he likes the power, but he also tries to do his best. Let's go with that one. Yeah, that's what James is gonna be. So let's see, Davis. We're meeting today to discuss the outside threat that has presented itself. Yes. This morning, Marshall Streeter, the leader of the Coyotes gang, came to our front gate. From what I gathered about them, they're one of the most notorious motorcycle gangs in Texas. Their numbers and firepower are superior to ours. They have demanded we hand over Regina to them, and they will leave us alone. That's bullshit, says Regina. Please, you'll have your turn to speak. Everyone here will be affected by the outcome, whether it's the loss of supplies or taking a hostile action against the Coyotes. Any suggestions? Listen, says Vic. I've been a cop in this state for a good long time, and as far as I remember, the Coyotes have always been the kind of gang that even the cops stay the hell away from. Yeah, you're swaying me towards attacking them right now, Vic, so continue. They don't give a shit about anyone, and they've been running the kind of firepower that will chew us the hell up. Okay. Want my advice? Give them what they want and hope someone else kills them before they can come back. You go to war with them, well, we might as well just shoot ourselves in the head and get it over with. I've seen this behavior before, says Paul. The head of the Coyotes is nothing but a warlord. Give him what he wants and he'll keep shaking you down until you refuse. Then he'll kill us. No, we need to bring the fight to them. I'm not saying we're not going to lose anyone, but I'm willing to put my own life on the line if that's what it takes. Yeah, you're not gonna do that, man. I have a team of 4. I can't get more. They're used to cops and cartels. Well, I'll show them how a motherfucking United States Ranger does things. Yeah, you go there, Paul. Lloyd, I think I might have flown something in for these guys once. Anyhow, let's see. I prefer not to be killed. On the other hand, I really don't like being threatened. Yeah, this guy... That's exactly my attitude right there. As long as someone else is doing the fighting, I'm going to vote you take our best crew, outfit them with as many explosives as we can. That's a good idea. Man, I'm liking this Lloyd by the day. He's very rude. He's a very, very rude guy, but his mind might be in the right... I don't know. I guess we'll see. Outfit them with as many explosives as we can and hit them hard. Personally, I'd send the most expendable people you have. As long as their leader is killed, it doesn't matter if we lose 2 or 3 of our volunteers. It won't be our problem anymore. You want to know what you're in for? Says Regina. Well, I'll tell you. I used to run the Coyotes with my old man, NZ. We were trying to lay low, loot what we needed, and keep our own alive. But Marshall, that bastard, had other plans. He killed NZ, got right up in his face, and stabbed him in the gut. I had no choice but to run here. Yeah, we knew about you. And that should make you fucking terrified. Actually, it should make me very okay with my decision, because killing them is gonna be the best thing to resolve that problem. Marshall Streeter, this world is a fucking playground for him now. He's taking anything he wants. Oh, guys, you're really swaying me towards attacking these guys. We called it in the backup. The other charters, affiliates, friends, we did it to protect our own. The Coyotes? It's a small army now, and they're all too afraid of Marshall to challenge him. But he gets taken out. Well, that organization scatters. There's no reasoning with Marshall. You give me to him, yeah, he'll kill me eventually. Then he'll come back. And the second you stop giving him what he wants, he's going to knife fuck the lot of you. But I know where he is, and I know how to stop him. Oh yeah, you're damn right you need me. So let's load some fucking guns and go give that sick son of a bitch a new dickhole. Well, if I may, says Todd, I know that many here favor violence, but I've worked with prisoners. I know that there's good and reason in them, and I think that with a little discussion, we can come to an understanding that could lead even to cooperation between our 2 groups. So I vote we open up negotiations with these Coyotes. Let's see where that leads. To me, he says. But if you feel strongly that it's not prudent course of action, I will defer to your experience because I got the runt right now. And make sure everyone knows you have my support. And David says something to me as well. Seems like we need to make a decision for our group. How are we going to respond to the Coyotes? I guess I'm gonna have to make a decision here. But that's gonna be for next episode because we're out of time for the day. So I'm Colonel RPG and this has been That stayed Reanimated. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.